I've already told you why I left Keller Williams and why I left Exp Realty, but today I wanted to show you the impact of changing brokerages in just 4 months' time. Hi, I'm Lydia Rowe, a realtor here in Tipp City, Ohio, and most of my videos are information that's going on to help you understand real estate transactions or to get to know the area here in the Miami Valley. So if that's why you're here, you might want to skip this one and tune in next week, because today I'm getting a little personal and I'm sharing some actual numbers with you from the last 4 months in my real estate business. If that bores you, click on the above link and watch a different video today. But if you're even a little bit curious about how different brokerages work, or especially if you're an agent considering a switch, keep watching. It won't disappoint. Now, before we get into the numbers, let me give you a quick overview of my brokerage journey. At the beginning of 2023, I was with Keller Williams Hometown Realty. Then in the second week of January, I made the switch to Exp One Vision Realty Group. You can watch the details of that decision here. And then come May 2020, I found myself at NavX Realty. I outlined the details of that move in this video. There are positive and negatives to all brokerages, so you have to find the one that fits you the best for the season that you're in. I absolutely love Keller Williams Hometown, and I would recommend that brokerage to anyone, and I love the folks at Exp One Vision as well. So I am not coming at this from a place of bitterness or resentment, just business and preference. Now, those moves were not all about the money by any means, but profitability in my business is important and certainly a factor I consider. And that's what I'm going to be getting into here today. In other words, there's a lot of reasons I've been enjoying NavX, but today is kind of all about the money. Now that I've been at NavX for 4 months, I can give you some solid numbers. Now, just a heads up, these numbers I'm about to throw out have to do with money I get to put back into my real estate business. These are not actual profits. Maintaining a license, marketing, signs, business cards, professional memberships, technology, website, office expenses, gas. Oh my goodness, the gas. There are a lot of costs associated with owning your own business, let me tell you. So as much as I wish these numbers were all profit, they certainly are not. However, they will give you an idea of how much more I get to put back into my business because of my decision to leave Keller Williams and to leave Exp Realty and to switch to NavX. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. In the last 4 months, so the middle of May 2023 to the middle of September 2023, I had 5 transactions and pulled in $28,980 in commission for my brokerage. If I were still with Keller Williams Hometown Realty, I would have had to pay the brokerage 30% of that, which equates to $8,694. I told you I was getting into the nitty-gritty. Add to this 6% franchise fee of $1,739, and I would have been left with $18,547 to put toward my growing business. Now, let's consider Exp One Vision, which is the Exp group that I had moved to back in January. I would have paid that brokerage 20%, or $5,796, plus Exp charges a $40 transaction fee and a $299 fee per transaction for the One Vision group, which a lot of people choose to charge their clients, but I choose to absorb this cost, so I need to factor it in here. So after those fees, that would have left me with $21,489 for my business. Now let's look at NavX Realty. For the first 4 months, NavX offered me a promotional period where I was only required to pay a $50 transaction fee per transaction, not a commission split. So from my initial $28,980, I paid just $250 in fees, leaving me with $28,730 to put back into my business. Now that's not fair because it's promotional, but I'll talk about the next couple months in a minute. Putting that in perspective though, in the past 4 months alone, I have an extra $10,183 compared to if I had stayed with Keller Williams. And if I compare to Exp, I've come out ahead by $7,241. This is the power of switching brokerages and choosing one that supports your business growth. And remember, this is just the savings from the past 4 months. Now let's look ahead the next 2 months, September 15th through November 15th. I have 5 transactions lined up waiting to close, and if all of those go through, it would bring in a total commission of $39,600 to my brokerage. If I were still with Keller Williams Hometown Realty, they'd take their 30%, or $11,880, plus a 6% franchise fee, which comes up to $2,376. This would leave me with $25,344 to invest back into my business. If I had remained with Exp, they'd take their 20%, or $7,920 plus $40 per transaction, adding up to $200, plus there's that $299 fee per transaction for one vision, which would total $1,495. So I'd be left with $29,985. Now here's the bright part. With NavX Realty, I'm out of my promotional intro period now, so I have to pay 40% to them, but that 40% is only there until I cap, and their cap rate is $4,200 per year. So NavX will deduct that $4,200 plus $50 per transaction, totaling $250. This leaves me with $35,150 for my business. In the next 2 months, I'm projected to save $9,806 by not being at Keller Williams and $5,165 by not being at EXP. So what does this mean for the total 6-month period? Over the course of the 6 months, the total commission coming into the brokerage is $68,580. If I'd remained with Keller Williams Hometown Realty, I would have been able to put $43,891 of that toward my business. And with EXP One Vision, that figure would have been $51,474. I know I'm nerdy. But here's where the magic happens. With NavX Realty, by making that switch, I will be able to keep $63,800 for my business. That's almost $20,000 more than what I would have earned with Keller Williams, and over $12,000 more than with EXP One Vision in just 6 months. And these aren't just numbers, they represent the true potential of my business, the opportunities for growth and expansion, and the freedom to invest where it matters most. As I said before, these are not my profits. I mean, I wish that I made $63,000 in 6 months, but that's not how this business works. No, this is the amount that I get the flexibility to decide how to invest it back to be able to help my clients more effectively, to grow my team and my skills, and to ultimately provide better service and resources. So to sum it up, in the last 6-month time period, I'm saving $19,989 by leaving Keller Williams Hometown Realty, and I'm saving $12,406 by leaving EXP. And that, my friends, is the power of change, and why you should not be afraid of it. Sometimes it's worth it to step out in faith and take a risk. Remember, it's not just about what you earn, it's about what you keep. And it's not just about what you keep, it's about what you can give back. We are in the relationship business, and it's another reason NavX has been a good fit for me, where their mission is to build relationships that move people. Listen, if you're interested in joining me here at NavX, I'd be happy to get you in touch with the right folks. And if you reach out to me personally, you know I'm going to give you the inside scoop, and I'm not going to hold back. If you found this video helpful or insightful, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more real estate tips and insights. And as always, if you have any questions or you want to share your own experiences, feel free to leave a comment down below. Thanks so much for watching. And if you have a few minutes, stick around and watch a few more next.